Welcome back to my channel. In this continuation of the Excel Tips and Tricks series, we'll dive into part 2 of the VLOOKUP Hacks topic. In this video, I'll guide you through each of the following hacks. Hack 6, I'll show you when to use the true parameter in VLOOKUP and what important notes to keep in mind. Hack 7, we'll explore how to use VLOOKUP with multiple sheets, allowing you to quickly reference sheets like Jan, Feb, Mar with just a single formula. Hack 8, how to handle situations where VLOOKUP returns number NA. Hack 9, if you've ever encountered a report structured in hierarchy, I'll show you a simple way to handle it with just one formula. Hack 10, this is a common issue that I've been asked about numerous times, the data type difference between the two lookup value columns, specifically text and number. I'll show you how to resolve this issue. So let's dive. Hack 6, VLOOKUP Approximate Match. We'll still use VLOOKUP with the false parameter as usual. For a value like 2100, if the lookup table doesn't contain this value, VLOOKUP will return number NA. To fix this error, we'll replace false with true. Let me explain why with a value of 2100, the result is 15%. VLOOKUP searches from top to bottom. When it encounters the value 2100, it compares it to the first value in the table. Since 2100 is greater than 0, the lookup value is recorded as 0, and VLOOKUP continues searching. As it moves through the rows with values 500, 1000, and 2000, it continues updating the lookup butcher value. When it reaches the row with the value 3000, 2100 is less than 3000, so VLOOKUP stops and returns the last recorded value, which is 2000, corresponding to 15%. Similarly, in the second table, you'll notice that for KPI achievement, I have 91%, and the bonus column is returning $500. This is incorrect because 91% should correspond to $2,500. The reason is that VLOOKUP looks from top to bottom in the KPI achievement column. For 91%, it compares it to the values 80% and 50% in the first rows. When it encounters the row with 100%, 91% is less than 100%, so the search stops, and the later rows are not checked. When trying with 61%, the result is number NA because 61% is less than 80% in the first row, so the search stops immediately. To solve this issue, we'll sort the lookup table. Therefore, the most important thing when using this method is that before we apply the VLOOKUP formula, the lookup table must be sorted in ascending order for the lookup range column. Hack 7, using indirect function for dynamic sheet references. Suppose we have sheets corresponding to revenue by product code as shown on the screen. And a summary table like this to find results from the sheets. Many of my colleagues have manually used VLOOKUP for each sheet, leading to mistakes between the sheets. Now I'll show you how to use a single formula. For example, in our formula, the word John corresponds to sheet John, which matches cell B3. I'll replace the word Jan with cell B3 using the indirect function. Cell B3 will be fixed in the row, so that when dragging the formula to the right, cell B3 can become C3, D3, E3, and so on. The indirect function converts text strings into reference arrays, so we'll convert the reference array from cell B3 into text by enclosing it in quotation marks. Let's see the result. You can share this method with your colleagues to impress them. Hack 8. VLOOKUP with error. Handling. This is an extremely simple hack. When combining columns, there may be number NA errors due to a missing value in the lookup table. To fix this error and make the table cleaner, I'll combine the ifana function. The value enf and a parameter allows us to specify a value to return. If VLOOKUP returns number NA, here I choose the number 0. Take a break before moving on to the last 2 hacks. Have you grasped the 3 previous hacks? If there's anything unclear, don't hesitate to leave a comment. I'm always ready to help. If you love this series, click the link in the top right corner to watch part 1. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss any videos. Hack 9. Hierarchical Vlookup. In some reports, especially if you work in accounting, hierarchical reports are very common. So how do you handle them? Maybe you're diligent and use VLOOKUP with customization for each corresponding row, right? I used to do that too, but it's not sustainable. If someone else uses it and adds a new hierarchy level, the formula will break, and not everyone is familiar with Excel to fix it. So why not create a consistent formula from the beginning that you just need to drag down? I'll show you how. Hack 10. VLOOKUP with data type conversion. This is a typical case I often encounter at work. Do you know why you get the number NA error? It's because of different data types. The lookup column in the reference table is of text type, while our value is a number. Even if we change the format to general to match the lookup column, it still doesn't work. Usually, my colleagues resolve this by adding an apostrophe before the number to convert it to text. This works with small amounts of data, but what if there are thousands of rows? Best way is to highlight the column that needs conversion, go to the Data tab, Text to Columns. Next, check the text box, Finish. However, if there are exceptional data like 001 and 002 that are inconsistent, you can either manually adjust or use the text function. With the format text parameter, I want to display 3 digits, so I'll input 3 zeros. See, the text function has converted the product code column from number to text immediately. Next, you just need to insert the VLOOKUP function, and you're done. Thank you for watching. If you encounter any difficulties, don't hesitate to leave a comment. Please like if you find the video helpful and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any videos.